Fellow Inuit of Nunatukevet and our members, today I speak to you directly about the COVID-19 global pandemic and what is happening here at the Nunatukevet Community Council. We have heard from many of you about the stress and unrest that you are feeling right now. This is a normal reaction to what we and you are experiencing. And I want you to know that you are not alone in this, that there is support and help if you need it. The Nunatukevet Community Council has been closely monitoring developments related to this global pandemic, which is being felt so intensely here at home. And we are working hard to help you, our people and communities. In terms of Nunatukevet operations, our offices are closed to the public and we are working from home. This will enable us to keep our staff employed for the foreseeable future and to provide you, our members, essential programs and services as much as possible. While we have shifted operations and are maintaining many of our services, we are also very much focused on ensuring you and our communities have the supports and assistance needed to effectively combat and respond to the spread of COVID-19. We have put in place a community response team to lead efforts to gain a clear and timely understanding of the urgent priorities of Nunatukevet communities in the wake of this pandemic and what immediate supports are needed. We are also engaged with other levels of government, federal, provincial, municipal, Indigenous. We are also engaged with agencies like the Labrador-Grenville Health Agency and other related to ensure that the needs of our people are identified and met. Our communities must have access to the basic health, safety, and necessary supplies and resources to prevent the spread of illness and ensure the ability for us to respond to these widespread impacts. We have already begun this process to get resources to help our most vulnerable communities and to assist our most vulnerable populations, our elders, those who have mobility issues, and those with underlying health conditions. The Nunatukevet Community Council will continue to engage our communities over the coming weeks to assess the evolving impacts of COVID-19. We have learned quickly that realities change daily. We all have a role to play in protecting ourselves and our families and to help keep our communities safe and healthy. I urge you to follow all of the guidelines being put in place by our Provincial Medical Officer of Health and the other reputable sources like the Public Health Agency of Canada and the World Health Organization. Credible information from all these sources is available online at www.gov.nl.ca/COVID-19. If you start to have symptoms or if you have been exposed to someone with COVID-19, please call 811 right away for further direction. I want to emphasize the directive that has been provided for us to practice social distancing and limit travel between households and between communities. These are things you can do. These are things that our communities can do. And believe me, it will go a long way to helping control the spread of this virus. And if you are well and you do not have any COVID-19 symptoms, I hope you get to spend time in places that contribute to your overall health and well-being, like being out in the land, enjoying the fresh air, while continuing, of course, to follow good medical advice like doing social distancing. I also encourage you to look out for those who might need help, those who will need help. It is our relationships to one another, to our land, ice, and waters that make us who we are. And in this, we have so many strengths as Inuit. We have been here for generation upon generation. We are a resilient people, and we have survived great adversity in the past. We did so by relying on the strength of our culture, by supporting one another, by caring for one another, and doing the hard work that was necessary. And I know we will meet and overcome this challenge. Of this, there is no doubt. I want to reiterate that the Nunatukavut Community Council is committed to your health and well-being. Please do not hesitate to reach out to myself, other members of our Governing Council, or our staff with questions or concerns. Our head office telephone line, 709-896-0592, is monitored during regular work hours. You can also contact staff by email. A full contact list can be found on our website at www.nunatukavut.ca. In closing, take care and stay safe. Nakamik.